Stop playing with toys. This is me investigating the plastic to make sure that it's of quality. Hey, welcome back, fellow collectors. This is going to be a kind of a different review because, as you know, I no longer have the Brave Cave, so I'm just doing the Brave Cave. Yes, it is. I'm doing the best I can. I have a full room. Oh, my wife and my daughter, so you may hear some things from time to time. Anyways, so this is not technically going to be an MP22 review. I finally got in these hands from Belformers. He was selling them on Facebook, and they're pretty awesome, as you can see. Check that out. And I've already replaced one hand instead of replacing two, just because I want you to be able to see the differences in the hands. So let's take a look at the old hands first and foremost, all right? So here are our old hands. And again, please, if you hear people in the background, just excuse this hood. Thank you very much. Please excuse this hood style review. Okay, so these are the old hands, or one of the old hands anyways. And if you have MP22, then you know they're not, I mean, they're articulated, but not in the way that, say, I think MP10 is MP10's hands? No, his is not articulated like that anyways. I don't know whose is, but fuck it. I got this guy. So check it out. You had those three fingers all together, and then you have the fourth finger together. And of course, there's no bends at the knuckles here, and no bends, no articulation at the thumb, right? And he can make a fist there. And that's pretty much the articulation from the old hands. And of course, he also came with these two matrix hands. And, you know, it wasn't until I actually installed those hands from Belformers that I realized just how difficult it could be to take these hands off. To get these off, what I had to do was I took this screw out here. That allowed this to split. And I'm going to show you this as well for the installation of the new hands. So to take these hands off, I took out this screw here with a little mini Phillips head screwdriver. One of my computer repair kits or electronic tool kit screwdrivers. So this little screw came out here. Hooby dooby. That was my daughter laughing. And then that split in half. And then you just kind of slid this off of the ball joint and peg here at the wrist. And that particular
I'm sorry, I had to go right now.
and that particular ball joint is covered with this piece, which actually fits right inside of here like a soap, right? So now it might be possible to take it off without unscrewing it, but I just found it to be much easier. So I took that off, and then I popped this little bitty off with the screwdriver, and then I just popped the hands on. Now the new, that's my daughter in the back, just straight talking crap about me. So I popped the hands on, and you see here it's made to fit right over the actual ball joint or the ball socket or whatever you call it. I don't know. Now the hands themselves look to be made from a 3D printer. You can tell by the graininess of the actual hand. And it's not really too bad when you get it, especially considering the articulation that you get out of it. The only thing is that these hands are considerably bigger or considerably larger than the old hand. So here's the actual hand that I removed next side by side with the Belformer hand. And you can see it's considerably bigger. Obviously, there's more detail in this hand, and Bell did a pretty good job with Belformers did a pretty good job adding in detail to simulate as much as they could. But just here, you can see in the rest of the hand, the fingers, and it's not so bad. It's not so bad, but you can definitely see a difference, and you can definitely see a difference in size. Now, the cool thing is that he has pegs here and here so that you can actually still fit the weapon, and see how that peg is there. So you can actually still take the gun and pop it in there, and bow, he can hold his gun. Now here is the problem. That looks really retarded. And I don't think it's so much a problem with the hand as it is a problem with the gun. I very rarely display my Magnus with this gun anyway, just because I think this gun looks stupid. It looks hella stupid. Hella fucking dumb. But in the old hand, because the weapon is so much larger than the hand, I think it does look a little bit better. Just a little bit. So I don't know what to do with that. Maybe some third party, or maybe even Belformers will do a weapon, a new weapon. That weapon doesn't look good. Period. Now, how does it fit? Very well. It's very tight. So it fits very well. I mean, it's very snug on there. You really got to put some work in to twist it. And as far as articulation goes, you have the thumb. My daughter just gave me a kiss. Wow. You have the thumb on a double joint there, and then you have a joint there. And then you can see here on the inside of the hand, bends here and articulation there. So it allows you to make a fist like so. And it doesn't impede the transformation at all, even with the fact that it's much larger. So with the fist made, you can still slide it down. Oh wait, you gotta turn it this way to do it. It doesn't have to be completely straight though, I do believe. There you go. And it closes on very nicely with no problem. So I'm gonna demonstrate how to take it off. So screw comes out. That's my wife. Everybody wants to be on video.
I know, he wants me to.
And then you take this and you split it. Crap. And again, you don't have to do this. I'm pretty sure you can just pop it off. So just to illustrate just how tough this can be. Let's get close. I personally cannot pop that off with just my bare hands. So I took this little tool here and kind of pried it up under here and popped it off carefully. I'm going to pause the video to do that though. And there it is, removed. And it's not that it's hard to work off once you got the proper tool. It's just a matter of leverage and prying it off. So once that's off, you take the hand there from that hole, and it's boy meets girl all day. Takes a little bit of finagling, a little bit of finesse to work it on there. But once it's on, it's on. So there we go. And as you can see, once it's on there, it looks really good. And again, the hands are a lot bigger, but it looks pretty good. And there you go. There you have them. So that's old Magnus with the Belformers hands. I'll put a link in the video for you guys so you can hit them up and purchase your set. Didn't take me long at all. I think they're coming from the UK or Australia or something like that. I got them in actually it did take a while because I totally forgot about them. So maybe like 2 weeks or so. But it didn't take like extremely long. How about that? He packaged them pretty securely, and I like them. So there we go. Hey, it's Brave's Toy Review, and enjoy life. Deuces.
Enjoy. Wait.
Yes, girlie.
It's only the beginning.
All right then. Peace out.